There's a crisis at the University of Cape Town. It is alleged UCT Council Chair Babalwa Ngonyama and Vice-Chancellor Mamokgethi Phakeng misled the university over the circumstances around the departure of former Deputy Vice-Chancellor Lis Lange. This week, 14 council members voted for a motion seeking an independent investigation into the allegations leveled against the pair. But that motion was defeated by an internal probe that would look into the Senate's action. Ngonyama says she will ask the council to reconsider its decision. She joins me now to take that conversation forward. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming through. In your own words, what is going on at UCT?
Thank you very much, Tulas. Thank you for inviting me, first of all, to come and speak to you.
Sure.
Before maybe I answer your question, I'd just like to clarify a few things about UCT. UCT is a top university in Africa, and we are also top-rated, or we are amongst the top-rated universities globally. So we are talking about a university here which is an African university, but it provides solutions to the globe.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a university which has its researchers well respected in the global space, you know. So we are in a huge crisis currently. And what I can assure you, Tulas, as well, is that UCT has been through these challenges before. If you recall, if you start from 2016, we had a Rhodes Must Fall. And I was there by then. I was the chairperson of the University Finance Committee. Thereafter, there was Fees Must Fall. We had then, in 2018, the departure of our Professor Bongani Mayosi, which was untimely. And then thereafter, we had Uyinene, our students, who also departed. And then we had to deal with COVID, and as if that was the end, we had fire. Today, we are facing a different challenge. But what all these things do for us, Tulas, they take us to the next level. We become stronger, we deal with them in a robust way.
But before we get to the point where you become stronger, you used very strong words. You said huge crisis.
It is.
I mean, in my introduction, not wanting to be alarmist, I said crisis, but you then qualified it and said huge crisis. What makes this a huge crisis? And is it all about the departure of the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, or is that departure symptomatic, one of the many symptoms of this huge crisis you talk about?
The reason why I say so, I'm trying to show how serious we are taking it as an organization. Because once you have issues that are affecting the leadership, you know, I'm very conscious of the fact that we lead, we are role models, so people look up to us. You know, once we are shaken in one way or the other, it really shakes everybody, our staff, our students. So it's very, very important for us to acknowledge it and deal with it as quickly as possible. So that's what I mean when I say it is a huge crisis, yes.
But maybe let me ask the question a third time. You've given me the context for the crisis. You've given me the implications when leadership is shaken, but I still don't understand the contours of the crisis itself. What exactly is the content of this crisis? How does it manifest? What led, for instance, to the departure of Lis Lange?
All right. So when it comes to the detail itself, Tulas, as to what led to her departure, we have set up an investigation, or let me correct myself, it's not set up yet. I will be asking council to consider the independent or the use of a retired judge to lead an independent investigation. So that we can get to the bottom of this challenge, yes. So I'm asking Tulas then that let's give that process some time, and let's be calm, and let's not take side in that process. I think it's quite important.
But is it a fair characterization to say a lot of what you've described as a huge crisis centers around the circumstances for her departure that have been deemed so serious that Mamokgethi Phakeng, the Vice-Chancellor, has had to cut short her sabbatical leave, where she had been seconded to another university overseas to come back and attend to this situation.
What is serious, Thulas, on my side, in my view, is the anxiety that it causes in the organization. At UCT, we have people have come in and they have moved on. And we have robust transition processes for that. But somehow in this situation, our people are very anxious, you see. So that's why even Mamokgethi had to come back so that she can calm the situation and lead the university and make sure that there is stability.
A lot of fingers are pointing towards you, particularly some of the academic staff formations point towards you. Allegations include that you misled the Senate about the reasons behind the departure of Lis Lange.
That's what we are trying to deal with, Thulas, which is unfortunate, because we have not had a situation where we engage on this, where even we have myself and Lis Lange together in a room and someone else putting our case forward. That has not happened. That's why I'm asking now that let's not take sides as to who has done what. I always say there should be one side, what is in the best interest of the university. There should only be UCT side. Don't take a Babalwa Ngonyama side or a Lis Lange side. At this point in time,
sure,
the information will be unpacked. You will definitely know what happened very soon.
When that information is unpacked, will it find that the reasons you gave to the Senate for her departure are different from her own reasons? In that my understanding is that you stated that she had personal reasons for departing the university, whereas actually her contention and the contention by others is that no, actually, this has nothing to do with personal reasons. It's other institutional and leadership reasons. For instance, what was her relationship like with the Vice-Chancellor, Mamokgethi Phakeng?
Thulas, let's allow the process to take its course, because I don't want to be unfair also to Lis myself, because now I'm on TV, I'm going to share my side of the story. That will be unfair. We advocate at UCT for fairness and justice. But let's wait for that process.
But I guess I confused my own question then. Let me simplify it and say, when that process plays out, are you sitting here confident that at the end of it, it will not be found that you misled Senate? At least that part you can answer.
I'm very comfortable. Very comfortable. That's why I'm here, just to assure the country that please give us an opportunity. Do not describe us as liars at this point in time. Allow for the investigation to happen. And after that, you can make up your mind once you have all the information.
What's your sense of the level of confidence that the leadership enjoys in the various structures within UCT, the various communities, students, academics, etc.? How much confidence does Mamokgethi Phakeng, for example, still enjoy?
A lot of confidence here, to a point that she has been able to move the university from where it was in 2018, to a university now that is not just top-rated, but is receiving many awards, including now in 2022. We can only do that to us when we cooperate. I'm very clear in my mind that that university is not just about me only. It's about how do we work together so that we develop that student, And one of our biggest objectives at UCT, our Vision 2030, is to ensure that we unleash human potential for the fair and just society. And in that process, Thulas, of unleashing human potential, we develop now critical thinkers. We develop people who will take on the problems of the world and bring in a different set of solutions.
Lastly, let me ask you, is there an element there that is becoming a bit of a conversation about transformation of the institution, race relations? Because I see a statement attributed to the Black Academics Caucus that's basically saying that why should there be a fuss kicked about the departure of this one Deputy Vice-Chancellor when no similar fuss was kicked up after the departure of the DVC for transformation, for example. I'm asking, is that the level at which we are about the seriousness of this matter, that it threatens to shake up the institution, including on matters of transformation?
Thulas, in our country currently, you know, we are dealing with complexities. You know, we are a rainbow nation, and therefore we will always have those type of challenges. So UCT is a microcosm of our country in many, 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 many ways. We have a huge transformative purpose at UCT, and everybody has bought into that objective. Well, I guess what is the challenge now is to clarify as to how do we get there and to align. So we need to have deeper engagement as a university community and have much more positive collaboration. And then, because I'm quite comfortable to us that we all have the best interest of the university at UCT. Yes, it's just the how then do we get there.
All right. Thank you for coming through and sharing a bit of what you can share at this stage. And clearly, a lot of it still, you are allowing fairness and the processes to play themselves out. You're not able to speak to it in detail. Babalwa Ngonyama is the UCT Council Chairperson weighing in on that situation at that institution.